Adieu, everyone. So, we have homework. 1. 2. I already wrote on the board. What is this called? A declension. Right? The declension of a masculine noun ending in a. Right? So, the foundational block or the first substantive root which we use, or the first substantive word is Ramaha. So, we would all say together, Ramaha, Ramo, Ramaha, Ramam, Ramo, Raman, Ramena, Ramavyam, Ramehi, Ramaya, Ramavyam, Ramebhyah, Ramat, Ramavyam, Ramebhyah, Ramasya, Ramayoho, Ramanam, Rame, Ramayoho, Rameshu, He Rama, He Ramo, He Ramaha. Is that clear in everybody's mind? Do you know what each case means? Yes? No? There's something wrong on the board. Yes? No? No, it's okay. It's fine. Right. And now this is called a conjugation. Right? It's a conjugation of the verb pat, which is the first conjugation parasmay pada of, well, pat, to fall. Right? It means to fall. 1P means first conjugation parasmay pada. Right. So, we are going to conjugate pat. Patami, patavaha, patamaha, patasi, patataha, patata, patati, patataha, patanti. I want you to observe something. Look at my ta, look at my ma. Is there a clear difference? This ta breaks the line. That is very important. I saw in the homework, some people wrote this for me. That if it is written like that, it is considered a year. Okay? So be very, very careful about these things. I saw a lot of mistakes with just writing. Because I know what it is, and I know where it was supposed to be, I see it. But at the same time, if you write that and you are saying it, you would say what you see. And it looks like a year. So you would say year. So instead of patataha, you would put pataya. That would be wrong. Okay? Ensure that your letters are formed properly. Okay. So last week, I just mentioned that, today would be an exam. So, we will do that exam a little later. Everybody have this? Everybody know this? Anybody have any problem with this? Right. So, along with Ramaha, which is a masculine noun ending in a, we did Vanam, a neuter noun ending in a. Right? So, 1 week the homework was Jnanam, knowledge. Neuter nouns ending in a, they are conjugated Vanam, Vane, Vanani. Neuter nouns, listen to what I'm saying. Neuter nouns are different. In the homework, I saw people conjugate the neuter nouns the exact same way as the masculine nouns. Okay? So, Vanam, Vane, Vanani. Vanam, Vane, Vanani. The rest here, the termination remains the same. He Vana, He Vane, He Vanani. So when we see Jnanam, which is neuter noun ending in a, Jnanam, Jnani, Jnanani. Jnanam, nyani, nyanani. I saw a lot of people put nyanaha, nyanao, nyanaha, which would be totally wrong. You just change the entire gender of a word, right? So be very, very careful. As I tell you every class, Sanskrit teaches the mind to be sharp, to be meticulous, right? Do not forget out your halans. These things are very, very important. Right. So, we started dealing with Sanskrit to English. How is that going? How was the homework? Yeah? Okay. So I'm erasing this on the board because everybody should know this by heart by now. Okay? So, one thing I observed in the homework, and it is my fault, but I gave it also. Let's see what you guys would have done. The sons goes to the well, right? So, what is the subject of the sentence? The sons, right? Putraha, correct? What is the verb? Huh? Sons go, sorry. Right back. So, Putraha, what's the verb? Go, right. So, who goes? They go. Okay? They go? Correct or not? What is the verb to go? Gum. Gum, to go. And gum goes to gach, right? So third person plural, because it is they go, the sons go, they go. Third person plural is gachanti. Third person singular, gachati, gachataha, gachanti. Right? What's it here? Gachati, gachataha, gachanti. It's the terminations which we are worrying about. And now, what is the direct object of the sentence? To the well. To the well. The direct object of the sentence here, it's to the well. So that means well has to go in second case. Second case. But if you look at here, you will see to the well. To the well shows fourth case. Fourth case. So, there is a rule in Sanskrit. There is a rule. Let me read that rule for you. Everybody take down this note. Right. Rule. Verbs of movement open brackets gum, close brackets. Verbs of movement gum will always take the second case. Where the fourth case supposed to be present, 2 or 4, it takes second case. Example. Krishna goes to Kuva. Here, this to Kuva will go in second case. Once he is moving to something, it will always take second case. So in the sentence where I gave the man goes to the forest with the boy, or something like that. Right. The man goes to the forest with the boy. Also, you have to pay attention to what is the direct object and what is the indirect object. Because a lot of people, for example, the man goes to the forest with the child, they put both to the forest. Some of them actually had it in second case, but they also had with the boy in second case. The direct object is the man goes to the forest. That is the entire sentence here. All others are extremities. The boy goes to the man goes to the forest. Everybody clear? Everybody understand what I'm saying? Go right, ready, sentence. You have to look what is the main sentence. I think that was right. What is the main part of this sentence? The man goes to the forest. The end. So that would mean this would have to come in second case because this is the direct object. With the boy doesn't go in second case. That goes in fifth case. Right? Fifth case. Let me repeat that one more time. To the forest, because it's a movement, it goes in second case, so this would be vanam. With the boy, bala. So the rule says once it's a movement to somewhere, it will take second case. Although it is four case takes control of 2 or 4. Once it's a movement to a place, it will take second case. Right? So this is why here it's vanam and it's not vanaya. Yes?
I'm trying, right? So you give it after the will, right?
Right.
With the second key, right?
Right.
The other part, with the boy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Previously, when you give an example for two keys, instrumental keys, right? They gave an example, the boy would speak with Rama, and that with Rama went into third keys. So is with the boy.
Yes. It is the case. It is the case.
So why going fifth case here?
No. Yeah, here would be third case. Sorry. Third and fifth is sometimes used interchangeably. Yeah. But the right one would be either. Correct. Very good. That would be correct. Yes. Sorry? Yes. Use it as two. Yeah. Third would be correct. Yes.
But if we took around words a little bit,
Right.
same words we
Right.
did in a previous class.
Right.
And we say the man goes with the boy to the forest.
Right. But wouldn't that change the sentence? Because then it would be the man goes, in this case, we're looking at the importance of the sentence. The man goes with the boy, the end. He could go to anywhere else. We're looking at the importance of the sentence to get which one is the second case.
Yeah.
Right? The direct object. Because even if he goes with the boy, then the case of the boy would change. So then the boy there would be second case and the forest would be in third case. But here, the important part in this sentence is the man goes to the forest. Right? So you have to, in terms of this part now, you have to look at the importance. Right? The words could change. Balena could come anywhere else. Yes?
Does the governing preposition to have any significance to change?
Here, no.
Why do you change it in other ways? Like it said, man goes with the boy to the forest.
Right. Well, in that case, then this would have to change because then this would be the direct object. Right? So then this would go in second case. Once gum goes, the object after, once there's gum, the object of the line, the direct object, goes in second case. Okay? So if he goes with the boy, he goes to the boy, anything like that, it would go in second
I'm
case.
saying it goes with the boy to the forest.
Right. Well, then this case, then it will be vanaya. In that case, if he goes with the boy, because that would be a sentence by itself. The man goes with the boy. Right?
To the forest.
Right. To the forest, then it would take fourth case. In that case, to show that to the forest is an extremity. It is.
So the rule that governs 2 and 4. The rule that says 2 and 4 will go in second case doesn't change. It changes.
Repeat?
The rule that it says, they're like, supposed to be present 2 or 4, right?
Right.
It takes the second case.
Well, right. Yeah. Once it's showing movement, the direct object goes in second case. Once it's showing movement, the movement is the important part. Okay? Let me repeat that one more time. The rule says the verbs of going or movement, gum, always take the second case. Right? It always takes the second case. So once, and for example in this line, anything comes after gum here or goes, it takes second case. Because it's moving to something. Right? Moving. Once it's going, it takes second case. That's a rule. Okay? Seeing a lot of confused faces. Yes.
That's fourth case, right?
Right. No, I just showed if it was relatively. Yeah.
But I got the
First person and second person in Neuter is the same. First case and second case. Right? Vanam vane vanani, vanam vane vanani. Right? Right. So, guys, you can get it. We will go more into this as time comes on because gum is a very tricky, very straightforward but very tricky because there's a lot of rules which infringe on gum. It's a irregular, yes.
So it just apply to the whole gum.
Yes.
That rule.
Yeah. But just remember gum, even though it might change the R plus gum goes to R gachati. The come also indicates movement. Huh? Movement in terms of gum, any word that falls with gum. Right? So even if it's going, even if it's coming, it will still, the rule will still hold.
Right. So if it's a normal sentence where we are not using gum, right? We'll use the dative case instead.
Yes. If the man falls, the boy falls for the girl, that would take fourth case, yeah. 2 or 4. The rest, it remains the same. No problem with that. It only holds for gum. That rule is specifically for gum. Right. So today we're just going to start a little something. But it's a big, ginormous topic in Sanskrit. It's huge. But we're just going to scratch on it. Yes. Verbs of movement, gum, will always take the second case. Verbs of movement, gum, will always take the second case, right? Where the fourth case is present, it takes second case. That was just explaining. Swamiji gave us that rule to explain that thing, that entire, let's just call it a rule. Yeah? Alright. So what we are going to just touch on today, just literally touch, is what we call samas. Samas means compound. Samas means compound. There are many different types of samases. Many. But what we are going to touch on today is the simplest of them all. Dvanda samas. Dvanda samas. This is a the plus a va, alant, plus a na, alant, plus a the, alant, plus a va, right? Dwa. A the plus a va. Dvandva samas. Right. So now, what is Dvandva samas? Dvandva samas, it's a compound, but it's joining all of the same cases together. All the words which have the same cases together. For example, very well-known example. Ram, Lakshmana and Sita goes to the forest. I want you to put that in Sanskrit. Write it in Sanskrit. Huh? They go to the forest, sorry. Okay. just a little bit of information, but Sita is a feminine noun ending in A. So I gave it here, right? This is the first case of it, Sita. Right? Anybody finish? Lakshmana has written like this. Alright. Everyone look on the board. So, who are the subjects? Right. So that means they all have to be in. If they're the subjects, that what case should it be in? First case. Right? Good. Ramaha. Lakshmanaha. Right? Yeah? Sita, cha. Right? Cha means and. Right? Everybody with me? Right. To the forest, because since it follows go, Vanam, the rule applies. Go. Who goes? Who go? They go. Gachanti. Right? So normally, this is how you would write this sentence. Ramah Lakshmana Sita cha vanam gachanti. Right? Yeah? Right. But what are we doing now? Dvanda samas. Dvanda samas. So, yeah. Meaning? You want to quit here? Yeah, it could come here. The wonderful thing about Sanskrit is that cha could come here, 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 could come here. Cha's, how are you going to? Because it can't go, you know, if you expand the sentence, if you open up the sentence in English, you can't have Ram, Lakshman, Sita and the forest go. Where are they going? Right? Because this could also be taken in first case. Vanam vani vanani, vanam vani vanani. So you now have to think, okay, if I have 3 first cases and they go in somewhere, then this should be second case. Because the sentence wouldn't sound right. Because you understand what I'm saying, this could also be first case. Because neuter nouns, the first case and second case are the same. Right? So, Rama, Lakshmana, Sita, and the forest goes. Oh, go. Sorry. Right? That's wrong. Rama, Lakshmana, Sita, Cha, they go to the forest. Doesn't that make more sense? You understand what I'm saying? I'm just trying to allow Uncle. The wonderful thing about Sanskrit is any letter could go any way. Because of the termination, because of the cases, we know exactly what means what. Right? So, Lakshmana, Ram, Lakshman, Sita, Cha, Varam, Gachanti. So Ram, Lakshman, Sita and Sita, they go to the forest. Dvanda samas now. Dvanda samas takes this whole thing and it makes it into Ram, Lakshmana, Sitaha. That is what Dvanda samas is. Dvanda samas is the pulling together of all the words in the same case. So for example, all this here, they are in first case. So we bring them together, boop, make them into one word. Ram, Lakshmana, Sitaha. But then there's a difference. Look at the ending. Sitaha. Sitaha is declined as plural. Plural. Because this last word here, I think I should not do this. I think I should not do this. It's nice to start thinking, it's nice to see where these long words in Sanskrit come from. This is just one example. So as I said, I'm just touching on this. This is just to put a little bit of honey on your tongue to see where all these long words come from. So when you see something like this in any of our texts, Ram, Lakshmana, Sita, Ha, Janaki, Jai Bolo, Hanuman, those kinds of things, it's all this. It's just a Dvanda samas. But when we break it up, we would get Ramaha, Lakshmana, Sita, Cha. So we take 3 words and make it into one. Well, in fact, 4 words. Because when you have a Dvanda samas, you don't put Cha. Cha is implied. Yes? That is because, look at all these. What I said is that the last word, the Sita, is conjugated as a plural because it's talking about 3 people. So it's conjugated as a plural. Let me give you a next example. English and Sanskrit mix. The boy and the man. Right? The boy, Cha, the man. So, here, we have it in, I'll use this as the first case. Right? So this is subject of the sentence. The boy, Balaha, and Cha, the man. Naraha. That is how you would normally write it, right? The boy and the man. Balaha, Cha, Naraha. Right? But now if we bring in this into Dvanda samas, just remember it's 2 people, 2 people. Balanarao. This case here, it was 3 people. So this was plural. Ramaha, Ramo, Ramaha. Site, Sita, Site, Sitaha. Right? Same thing. If you wanted, you could have put it like this. Put the word that you know to the end. I'm sorry, I should not have brought up this so early in the class. Okay? But it's nice to see, because the thing about it is, right, you would think in your mind, how is this touching our scriptures when we're only doing small words, 3 or 4 letters? It's the 3 small words that add up to make these long words which you see in scriptures. Simple small words, but when put together through samas or compounds, they make long words which we see and that discourage us. But really and truly, it's very simple little words. Questions? Any questions? Did you see what I did here? You want the next example? Good. The birds and crows. What is the word for bird? Kagaha. Kagaha. Very good. Kagaha. Because it's the birds. Kagaha, kagao, kagaha. The birds and the crows. What's the word for crows? Kaka. Very good, uncle. Kaka. Cha. Kakaha. Right? Kakaha. Kakao. Kakaha. So now if we have to put this together now in Dvanda samas, what would it be? Sorry? Kaga kakaha. Very good. Kaga kakaha. Right? So this kaga is not declined, but we decline the kakaha. Or the same thing can be written kaka kagaha. Same thing. Exact same thing. Just we change which word comes first. All who confused. All who confused. Please be mindful that this is only being done in first case. It could be done for all other cases. So if you have 2 or 3, 4 cases, they go 4 water, 4 a leaf, 4 a drop of water or something. So you could pull all together. Patram pushpam palam tuyam. That is exactly what is done in that line. All 4 comes together. So the palam and tuyam all comes together. Patram pushpam palam tuyam. Yeah. No, all of those are started. Patram, pushpam, palam, tuyam. So each one of those are conjugated. But you could have pulled all of those together. Patram, pushpam, palam, tuyam. All could have been pulled together because they are of the same keys. Right? In fact, try it. That is verse 18 something, 60 something. Right. So, everybody clear on what I'm saying? Again, I'm just touching on this. This is not really part of the class. We did this about about 6 months into our course. But why I'm giving it? Because we are already doing sentences that make these sentences look more Sanskrit. And we have to start saying it, because it also helps us with our reading. Lakshmana Sita Ramaha. Try to say it. Right, try this one. Good. Very good. Try this one. Bal Narao. Very good. Try this one. Kagakakaha. Kagakakaha. This one. Kakakagaha. Kakakagaha. Right? So this is Dvanda samas. This was just a brief introduction to samas. This is for you to be able to see that all these long words in our scriptures that we get so frightened about, they are very simple words. Very, very simple words. We just have to know how to break them up. So now we are able to break up small words, well, we are able to put together small words into big words. Now it's time to break up big words into small words. Big compounds. Let me use it right away. Break it up. So, only words that you know, now break it up. Huh? The man goes. You got that part, right? The man goes. Right? That's okay? The man goes. That's not enough. You could use it in second case or in second case. Leave it in second case. Yes, good. The man goes for Patram Pushpam Palam. Patram, leaf, Pushpam, flowers, Palam, fruit. Right? Or we could have even said the man goes no. Please be mindful, Sanskrit is a very mathematical language. You add, you minus, you multiply, you divide. Everything in Sanskrit is maths. Every single thing in Sanskrit is maths. It's just about adding words together, breaking them up, bringing them back together. Naraha, the man, what does he do? He goes where? To the forest. What case is this? Huh? Very good, fifth case, but also fourth case. Right? Vani biyaha. Fourth case and fifth case. So it could be for a leaf, fruit, and flower. Also, the wonderful thing about this, why it's up to interpretation, you could also go for leaves, fruits, and flowers. It could also be in plural. It could also be in the plural. The Dvanda samasa doesn't say if one is singular or one is plural. Or you could even go for one leaf, many fruits and many flowers. It's all up to interpretation. You understand what I'm saying? The Dvanda samasa doesn't say if he's going for one leaf, two leaf. No, one leaf or two leaf. It doesn't say if he's going for many flowers or one flower. It doesn't say if he's going for many fruits or one fruit. That is all in your hand. But basically what we do is either we put it in singular, leaf, fruit, flower, or we put it in plural. Leaves, fruits, flowers. We don't mix it. But there is the possibility that that could happen. Right? But we just standardize it by either converting it directly into singular or all into plural. The end. Dvanda samas. Welcome to Sanskrit. Yes. Patram pushpam. Yeah? Alright. So, apart that this took longer. Yes, yes. No, the that's called an anuswar.
Anuswar. Is there a differentiation between the N and the M? Like vanam and vanam?
Please repeat one more time.
Okay. You see that same anuswar, right?
Right.
And you take it to mean like that where it's going to be vanam.
Right.
Is there a differentiation between vanam?
What you are saying here, uncle, is this. Vanan.
Right. Okay, what I'm trying to explain is that you see the anuswar topic. But some meanings when you say this none, you say none. Someone say
Yes. That is not this now. Sometimes there's not a specific rule for it or anything, but that now which is normally being said there is this now. This one.
Okay.
But
what
that
confuses me is like there's nothing near there, but there's nothing that.
Yeah, no. But once you see it in Sanskrit, because that comes up in Hindi, that doesn't come up in Sanskrit at all. At all. You would faster see that in Hindi, right? And I would have been confused, but I would have only known that because of my touch-up background in Hindi, right? But that is purely Hindi. That one is purely Hindi. If you hear it saying in Sanskrit, maybe a different recension or something. The possibility is there, but for this class, for this purpose, nothing like that. Right. So, what I want you to do is all the words which I gave today in terms of all the compounds for homework, I want you to break it up in as much parts as possible. I want you to break it up in both plural, singular, dual. Some could be broken up in dual. If plural, for example, Ram, Lakshmana, Sita. I want to see Ramha, Lakshmana. I can only break up in one part. Try to break up all the words back. See the answers you will get. Right? For example, like this. This could have been in fifth case also. He goes to the forest because of because of leaves, or he wanted leaves or something like that. That could also be in fifth case, right? Because ebhyah is fourth case and fifth case. Ramebhyah, Ramaya, Ramabhyam, Ramebhyah. Ramat, Ramabhyam, Ramebhyah. So this could have also been in fifth case. So that would change the meaning of this. So I want you to go over this and use your own interpretation. And let me see the results which you get. Time to start thinking. Alright. I have to end the class now. I have a previous engagement which just popped up. So I have to leave now. Next week definitely we have the exam. Exam next week. Right? And what will be coming in exam? Vowels, consonants and the Ramaha declension. Okay? Vowels, consonants and Ramaha declension. Alright. Everyone, we'll close. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnaan Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vishishyate Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om